Hello everyone, my name is Victor Armstead. Stay tuned for another exciting episode of The Parker Daniels Show.
Hi, this is Camille, and I'm going to be today's guest on The Parker Daniels Show. I hope you enjoy.
Welcome to The Parker Daniels Show, where we make changes, no excuses. Today's guest, Camille. Now look, I ran across Camille on a social app, which I will not name because I'm not getting paid for it, and found out that she's from the West Coast, and they say that's the best coast. She is totally blind, but I'm going to let Camille tell you more about herself. But in the meantime, I want y'all to hit that notification bell. Make sure you hit that like, thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe. Anything that's going to help this channel. That's right, The Parker Daniels Show, again, where we make changes, no excuse. So we're going to jump into the interview with my main girl, Camille. How are you today? And welcome to the show, Camille.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine. How you doing up there on the West Coast?
Doing all right.
Doing all right. Camille, give us a little background of your life and tell us about your eye condition and sort of just walk us through a little history of who you really is. Can you do that for me today?
Yes. Well,
you sure? Wait. Are you sure? Because you're a diva.
Yes.
All right. Well, go ahead and run it for us and let everybody know about the Camille.
Well, I'm 24. I am originally from Houston, Texas. I've been living here in California for about going on 9 years. My passion is for children. I remember when I was in high school, I was in a program called Teacher Cadet, which basically was a class that allowed me to go to this elementary school and work with the children on writing, on reading, whatever they had struggles with. Mm-hmm. And, you know, ever since I was a little girl, I had dreams to work with children. So it was kind of a dream come true when I got to work with those kids.
And that definitely is the case, because when I came across you on the app, you were reading one of my favorite stories, which was entitled The Cat and the Hat. I haven't heard that in a long time. But before we go further into your life, give us a little history of your eye condition, if you may, in terms of.
Oh.
You know,
I'm sorry, I forgot.
That's all right. You know, things happen when you're a diva and you ain't got time. You just want to rush through and do what you got to do. So let everybody know about what's up with you.
Well, I was born with microphthalmia, which basically means that my eyes are small and underdeveloped. It's a pretty big word.
Yeah, I know.
Microphthalmia.
I had to look that up, girl. But I know what it is now, because there are a lot of individuals, not just you, that have microphthalmia. So go ahead.
Well, it's interesting. I've only really been close to one. To me, as far as I've understood, it's kind of rare. But okay.
Okay. Well, join the crew. And you were blind from birth, you said?
Yes.
So how has it been as far as receiving any type of help from the family or friends? Were you able to get that, in terms of, by you being blind, did they, give you extra care, or you just was a person that just said, "Look, leave me alone. Let me be my independence"? What type of person?
A little bit of both. I'll ask for help when needed. I'm not too prideful to ask for help if I think it would benefit me. I know that I remember when I first started to travel using transportation, like paratransit and things. It took a little getting used to from on my mom's part, because as she always has told me, the world is crazy out there, and she doesn't want anything to happen. And I'm just like, we grew up in a Christian home. It's like, God is there, and He will always watch out for us. And you always taught me that. So I literally have to walk by faith and not by sight.
All right.
So when I go out, I have to believe that He's going to take care of me and look out for me. So
would you consider yourself a person that's independent, or someone that maybe once in a while you may need help, or you just take the bull by the horns and say, I'm Camille. Look at me. Let me do my thing. I'm a diva. Let me handle my business. Bye. I'm blind. It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, definitely. I try to make sure I do as much as I can on my own. There are a few things that I probably could, do a little bit more of, but sometimes sometimes it's difficult. But in most cases, I don't allow those obstacles to stand in my way.
Well, you have a very bubbly personality, and that's one thing that struck me when I started talking to you. So, getting back into your history, besides reading and working in the programs that you had done in high school, what other passions do you possess, Camille?
Well, I enjoy watching movies, hanging out with friends, being goofy, laughing, singing. So
how was your schooling like? Did you receive any mobility training? Did you receive any training in Braille or any type of living skills? Let the people know how that was.
Oh, definitely. In my experience, Texas was a lot better, but was a lot more resourceful as far as getting materials, in my opinion.
Mm.
And I did get mobility training.
You did or you didn't?
I did.
Okay, so you can travel by yourself. You use a cane or
I do use a cane.
Has there been any times where you thought you maybe want to get a guide dog, or you just focus on just getting the cane?
Well, I myself have always been afraid of dogs, so okay. That's kind of out of the question.
Oh, okay. Now, working with kids in schools and whatnot, what else is a passion of yours? Because you do read very well. You almost make me feel like a child. But what other passions that you do have?
Well, like I say, I enjoy reading, listening to music, singing, going out, having a good time.
Are you currently working now?
No, I'm actually trying to volunteer because at elementary school that I went to in high school, I'm actually trying to go and volunteer there.
Mm-hmm. Do you think it's good for individuals to volunteer, one, and especially if a person is visually impaired, to actually volunteer? What's your opinion on that? Because I did some volunteer work as well, and I thought it was extremely well for me, helped me out. But what about yourself? Expound on that.
Can you repeat that question one more time?
Do you think it's good to volunteer, as a person who may be sighted or unsighted? Do you think it's a good idea? Because like I said, I volunteered when I was a blind person, and it helped me out a great deal. What's your opinion about that?
Well, I think it's a great opportunity to meet new people. If you love, being a people person, I think that's a great way to meet new people, open doors for other opportunities.
And do you think that you've opened up some doors for yourself as far as doing a great deal of your volunteer work?
I have not yet started, but I think it will.
Go ahead. I really hope that it does. What has kept you focused and have kept you in a positive mind frame, being that you are totally blind? Because some people really can't deal with it. Some people have problems accepting it. What has been the catalyst that has allowed you to actually make it happen for yourself and whatnot?
Well, I have an amazing support system, and my mom introducing me to God at an early age helped a lot too. Knowing that I can talk to God, knowing that I have people around me that are there for me. It's an amazing thing because when the people around you show you that you don't have to allow your what some people might consider a hindrance to be a hindrance. You can still live your life the way you want to live it.
And is that the sort of piece of advice that you give individuals who are visually impaired?
Oh, definitely. Don't allow your disability to be a disability.
I like that. Say that again.
Don't allow your disability to be a disability.
And that's people might say, well, he brought her on here. The reason why I brought her because I like your personality and I like what you stood for and like as I mentioned just a few minutes ago, a lot of people can't deal with the fact that they are totally blind. Some of them, just they go into a deep depression, and that definitely is that's not the case for you. So you definitely have exuberate. I'm sorry, a great deal of positive energy. So with that being said, do you have any more closing remarks that you can provide to the people?
Well, like I say, don't allow anything to stand in your way of the things that you feel like you want to do. If anything is going to make you say maybe I shouldn't, don't let it be because you don't think you can because of your disability. Because if God is for you, who can be against you? And if He wants it to be so, then it will be, disability or not. So.
Definitely. So y'all take heed to what my friend Camille has told you all dealing with blindness, taking it head on. She does a great deal of volunteer work. So that may be a situation where a lot of people who are visually impaired can actually go out and do volunteer, get from out the house, get amongst people, and that'll definitely build your self-confidence and self-esteem. Am I right, Camille?
That's right.
So with that being said, I want you to hit the audience with what we have been discussing for so long. I'm not going to even say anymore. Do what you got to do. Go ahead.
La la la. Okay. Almost is never enough. We're so close to being in love. If I would have known that you wanted me the way I wanted you, then maybe we wouldn't be 2 worlds apart. But right here in each other's arms, and we almost knew what love was. But almost is never enough.
Y'all hear it? Don't give it no more. Let them wait for the album. That's what I'm talking about. My friend Camille, I appreciate you coming on here. See what I'm saying? Y'all didn't know that she can actually sing. And tell them where did that come from? What artist?
That's Ariana Grande. Almost is never enough.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
My favorite.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, Camille, I want you to tell everybody to subscribe to the Parker Daniel Show and tell them why, and we're gonna be out.
Yeah, please like, share, and subscribe because this is a show that is empowering and motivating people to not allow disabilities to be a disability everywhere. So like it and share it with your friends. And,
Thank you.
That's my advice for everybody.
So much. That's what I'm talking about. Well, thanks, audience. Continue to hit the like. Make sure thumbs up is also a choice that you should use. And I guess we can say I'm out. Thanks a lot, Camille. I really appreciate it. I love y'all, man. Appreciate it. Just having a little time, but thanks for coming on the show, Camille.
No problem.
All right, boo.
All right.
Hi, this has been Camille, and I hope you enjoyed today's Parker Daniels edition.